Hello, everybody. It's Una Fierce. How's everybody doing on this Wednesday? Welcome to the Eclectic Witch Tarot Show. Hope you all are doing very well. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new here, it's great to have you. Everybody is excited to have you all here in this space with us today. All right. Clearing the energy. I think we're all set now, Spirit. So I am pre-recording this video on the night before Wednesday, which is a solar eclipse. So I was thinking moonology. So I'm going to go for it. Spirit, please help me to bring a clear and concise message to the collective energy for Wednesday. Message for the collective for Wednesday, please, and thank you. I'm going to do it one more time. All right, Spirit, please give us our first card out. Bunch of jumpers, no takers. All right, there's one. I hit the table. Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay. Mutable moon. Tell me about nothing being set in stone, Spirit. Just gonna take the one on top. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. All right. What about the win-win outcome, Spirit? Your dreams need a practical plan. I'm just going to take the one on top. Communication is key. And I think I'm going to stop there, just because I don't feel like moving the stones all around. All right. So, let's see. Nothing is yet set in stone, okay? I feel like this is Spirit's telling you that your future is in your hands, okay? Whatever you want to see, we've got some big waves in the background, some medium waves here, and some lower waves here. Like, the tide's rushing in, but it's calming. I feel like this could go either way, and I feel like it's based on your own emotions, your own vibrations, your own frequency, your own how you see it playing out. But I feel like if you want it, a win-win outcome is forecast here. This can be win-win, so that would indicate that there's another person involved. Okay. It can work out so that both of you win. Okay. Your dreams need a practical plan. Whatever it is that you're manifesting here, Spirit seems to think that it needs a little bit of work as far as how you're going to bring it together. And Spirit is telling you that communication is key. Okay. I feel like the way that you express your needs and desires and wants to this other person. Okay, this is New Moon in Gemini. This could be a twin, and it might not be. But I feel like some open and honest communication is going to be in order, okay, for everybody to be happy here. Okay, so that's fun. All right, let's see. Where are we going from here, Spirit? A little bit of guidance, please. Thank you. Not really convinced yet that this is a twin flame reading. I think I'm going to go here. On the bottom, I'm noticing going forward. Don't dwell in the past, but focus creating a brighter future. All right, so Spirit. What would you like the collective to know about all this? Tell us about nothing is yet set in stone, Spirit. Carried away, let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. I feel like you're having a hard time deciding if you want to be with this person. I feel like things are happening that you don't like. Okay. I feel like you're letting that take over the way you see this person. But perhaps it's just the way that you are perceiving it. I feel like if you want this person, that it's always on how we focus our intentions, right? If you're 1 minute deciding you want them, the next minute you're deciding you don't want them. 1 minute you're deciding you want them, the next minute deciding you don't want them. That's why the waves there are all different heights. You're all over the place with this. I feel like if you want this person, you just have to make a decision that you want this person. I feel like you need to see them in this happy light, this where you need to be envisioning them in the way that you want the relationship to be. Let yourself get caught up in the romance again. You've been having some issues, disagreements. I feel like nothing's yet set in stone. It's not decided yet, but if you want this person, you want to focus on the romance, not on the problems. Okay. Tell me about a win-win. So many cards. Can I get a win-win outcome as forecast clarifier, please? Alright, I guess I'm going to take them both. It says magic opportunity, embrace the unexpected, seize the chance for transformation. And serene haven, embrace tranquility as your refuge, where serenity blossoms and peace unfolds your being. I feel like you've been wanting this all the way along. Like you want this, but there's so much drama surrounding it, or something. Like, I feel like somehow, I feel like Spirit's saying you're manifesting it. Like, I feel like this is your opportunity to realize that you are manifesting this. This is your opportunity to seize the chance for transformation. You could change this. You can change this into what it is that you want, which is peace. Tell me about your dreams need a practical plan, Spirit. Valley of Shadows. Step into the enveloping valley of shadows. Here the fears are faced and the courage is formed in dimly lit paths. I'm just going to take that on top. I feel like there's a lot of factors around this that you're in disbelief of, is this ever really going to happen? There's all these, look at this path to where they're going. It's pretty dark and dismal. Like, there's a lot of darkness surrounding you here. You're obviously trying to get to this light, but you have to I feel like you have to be brave with this. You have to feel like you belong with this person, okay? But I feel like they just really get you sometimes, like get your gullet, you know? And I feel like I do feel like it's not an easy, it's obviously not an easy path, but I feel like you're going to have to, if you want to get to this plan, this dream, okay? You're going to have to face your fears with this person. And make a solid plan. How can it look? What's it going to look like? Like, how do we move about this? Tell me about communication is key. Okay, thank you. Sky of clarity. Soar into the boundless sky of clarity where insights are as infinite as the azure expanses. Yeah, can I get another one, please, Spirit? We have manifest the new, embrace change and envision your desires, allowing the universe to align with your intentions. Yeah, I feel like you have to get clear on what it is here that you want. Do you want them or do you not? I feel like the problem is the hurtful events and the divine timing. It just never seems to be the right time. And you're having a hard time seeing how it can happen. But I feel like it looks like you need to discuss it with this person. Like, how can we make this happen? Keep the communication clear between the two of you. Make sure that you're on the same page as this person, that you both want the same things. Okay, I feel like I kind of feel like you're scared of this. Like, I can't help but wondering if you're manifesting, you're back and forth, and it's all about your belief systems about relationships. You're afraid this is just going to be another one of these dark dark relationships with a not happy ending. But I feel like Spirit's saying you have the opportunity to make this different this time. Okay, well, we're going to really go for it here. I'm going to pull out these love and money cards. And hopefully we actually get some love cards this time. Since I am trying to do a love reading here, it looks like. All right, Spirit, tell me about Carried Away. Sudden wealth, false security lingers in material abundance, masking deeper voids. Constant craving for external validation dims the value of inner worth. How did I know I went to the wrong deck? All right. Spirit, give me some clarity on this. What does sudden wealth have to do with the relationship reading? Damn it. Okay, give me another one. I sure went to the other deck. Money worship. Okay, that is what I'm getting. Okay, so I feel like you and this person are like in some sort of a working together financially too. Okay, and I feel like that's the problem. Like it's causing problems. I feel like you are helping this person to do something that they've been working on, and you feel like that's really the only reason why they're talking to you. This person is kind of self-centered, okay, and when you are trying to talk to them about your feelings, they're constantly focused on the business dealings, okay. And I feel like you're doing this, you're helping them. You don't want to help them, but you're helping them because you are afraid that they're going to walk away if you don't. Okay, you're looking for validation from them. But I feel like this is a false security for them. They think that what they're chasing money is gonna bring success for the relationship. I feel like, well, I feel like that's one of the reasons they're doing it. Probably they're just, excited about money, but we've got numbers 11, 75, and 27 here. But I feel like this is the problem. You want to feel loved by this person, and you just feel like they only care about their money all the time. Tell me about magic, opportunity, and serene haven, Spirit. We've got evaluation criteria, unfair assessments, and rarely sees the full picture. Focus on shortcomings and misses out on potential. And we've got destiny, passionate love and strong desire bring you fulfillment and joy. Destined to be together, your happy ending is assured, strong unbreakable bond. Have you told this person how you feel? Like, have you... Do they understand that you feel that way? Because this is saying unfair assessments, like you're not getting the whole picture. I feel like, yeah, I feel like this person is doing this for the two of you. They're wanting to build this dream. It's got you feeling like their money comes first, but I feel like they don't. It looks like they don't really feel that way. It feels like you're not getting the whole picture. You're focusing on the things that they're doing that are irritating you, and you're missing who this person is to you, who is your destiny. I feel like you're... Oh, I won't say that yet. Tell me about Valley of Shadows, Spirit. Gambling, okay. That's on uncertain outcomes with little control over the result. Dreams of hitting the jackpot but often ends up with empty pockets. Feels trapped in a slot machine cycle and hopes for a lucky break. Number 66. We've got 777 on the card. Can I get another one, please, Spirit? Okay. No, I'm not going to take it because I didn't even shuffle. Oh, I'm hating this reading right now. One more, please. I don't know why I'm reading this to myself. Okay, it says, okay. So we've got gambling, bets on uncertain outcomes with little control over the result, dreams of hitting the jackpot, but often ends up with empty pockets, feels trapped in a slot machine cycle and hopes for a lucky break. Then we've got seeking help, crying out for support, help arrives from unexpected quarters. Invisible forces of help guide you through troubled waters. And then we've got across distances. The mile may seem vast, but the connection transcends space and trust that what's meant for you will find its way. Certain events are impossible to avoid, and they drastically shape your future. Embrace the uncertainty, knowing that serendipity works in your favor. I feel like you, like this energy, this back and forth energy that's going on in the relationship, in the reading. I feel like it's always that way, and that's why you're having such a hard time deciding if you want to deal with this or not. I feel like you're very simply, it's going to be a gamble. Great. Okay. Seeking help, you're trying to get, spiritual advice, and you're getting mixed signals all the time. Okay. Um, Embrace the uncertainty, knowing that serendipity works in your favor. Okay, so boils down to, are you going to trust that everything works out for you exactly as it's supposed to? All right, how about Sky of Clarity and Manifest the New Spirit? I'm never using these cards again. I don't like them. Savings. Anticipating needs prevents last minute scrambles. A financial cushion provides comfort during tough times. Okay, that has nothing to do with anything. And Mimic Chests. What seems valuable may hide dangerous and images in your daily life. Serve as a reminder to guard against Mimic Chests. Beware of too good to be true offers and guard your heart with illusions of wealth. I don't know. I feel like more confliction. Um, Give me another freaking card, please, Spirit. This is the second time I've tried to do this reading. I don't know what the issue is. It's the same message, but none of them make sense. Hmm. Ah, okay. Okay. So it seems the problem is that this person just hasn't grown up. They haven't done the healing. They're chasing money, and they're not, views you as a temporary pleasantry, not a serious relationship. They can only do small favors, unable to give anything more. They can only offer small gestures and minor tokens of affection. Looks like they've got some kind of a substance abuse problem. Okay. Beware of too good to be true offers and guard your heart against illusions of wealth. So I'm just going to leave it there. I'm over this reading. I hope that you guys have a good day. I hope it makes sense to somebody. You know, use your intuition. Only pay attention to it if it makes sense to you. Okay. All right. You guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you again soon.